Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. It is a day. Alrighty. Let me pull the game up. That would be an important part of the streaming thing. Having the game running. I'm tired every day. I don't know what's up. But shouldn't matter for much longer. I'm only gonna be in this apartment for another week anyway. Alrighty. Game capture. Alright. Game capture up, just the wrong size. There we go. I can pause that music now, switch over to the game audio. There we go. We are live on YouTube. Excellent. Got almost exactly 2 hours on the game. Sounds about right. We'll get 2 more hours in on it today. There we go. So I don't remember what we were doing. I think we just unlocked a new ability. Right, and I was gonna wait to do that until today. So I didn't want to forget what was going on. So where is it? Over there. Across the water. Whatever this is. The muck. No, I didn't mean to do that. Alrighty. Move cutscene. What is this time? Hi Yazu, how's it going? Tentacles. Doomorph. I see, we can become a squid now. Splatoon. So first we got a manta ray, and now we've got a squid. Boyo! X during a jump through a morph ball. Okay. Interesting. There's just a way to candy that you need in some place that isn't explained with that. Yeah, that wasn't a very detailed explanation. Okay, now I can lock onto these things wherever they're floating. Alright, these things. This one go mid swing and go forward through the orb and get launched to the other side. That controls are weird. And I can see I can swing that way. I'll just take a bit to get the hang of it. Seems simple enough though. It's when you don't swing all the way. Yeah. I get what you're saying, I'm just not sure how to do it. That's fine, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And that makes sense. Jeez. Really wish I knew why I was tired all the time these days. And that's not what I meant to do. Nice, if I just tap it, I just dash towards it. That's probably it then. Instead of swinging off of it. Okay. Stage over here. I see. Alrighty. You can also do a mid-swing, and that's what you're trying to explain. Makes sense? This is, what is this? I don't think I've done this. This is the Frontiers level. Okay, that makes sense. It's like, this doesn't look familiar. So I'll have this to look forward to then. Background is the third island. Got it. Pew pew pew. Gotta go fast. Oh, I didn't mean to activate that. I don't think I pressed the left trigger. I guess I must have. Cool. Can I go on the wall? I can. Nice. Good to know. That was close. Well, I don't think it was that close, but did not go in the direction I thought I was going to go there. I like this good form, it's fun. Yeah, it's interesting. Definitely like it better than the other one. It's a little bit easier to control than the Manta Ray one. And covers a lot of the same situations. Not a hybrid across. True. Good thing I can't walk into the spikes. That's really nice of them. I can step onto the spikes when they're about to drop. Or about to raise up. And I can jump on them. But it stopped me from walking into them. Which is, I think, a first for a Sonic game. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright. Those are the things you have to use the zappy the projectiles on. And these guys are spitting, so they're immune to doing that. Someday I'll remember that before I take damage from them. Favorite weapon, the zappy. My brain is just not braining today. I'm not remembering anything. That's fine. Braining is cringe, true. Who needs to actually, like, use the platforms? Overrated. Ouch. As long as we have at least one ring, we're good. Look at that one we do have to do. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. I keep dashing instead of, or boosting instead of homing attacking. I don't know why. Oh, I could have smacked that guy. That's cool. That's fine, though. There we go. Back up here. There we go. Homing attack onto the rail, like you're supposed to. I can tell this is Frontiers because they've got the reflective materials on everything. So they're finally on a modern graphics engine. There's the gold ring. Easy enough. Okay, why does my tracking keep breaking? That's annoying. Hello. No, okay. Happened last time, too. Random floating platforms. Yeah, I mean, that's just classic Sonic at this point, though. They don't have his platforms clipping into existence if you're slightly too far. That sounds awkward. There we go. C rank, that sounds fair. Chaos Island. Chaos? We're here to kill Chaos. Platform puzzles are made kind of hard because of that. Yeah, that makes sense. Sonic and weird physics from clipping into things. Even more iconic duo. Still like Frontiers? Yeah, I'm curious to see how it plays. At least they do restart the timer when I do that. That's nice of them. There we go. Really playing around with the 3D here. Oh. Falling rocks. Can I just... I gotta dodge them, jump over them. I just want to show the pretty background. You know, fair enough. So, no, thank you for the resub. 15 months. That's a big number. That's a really big number. Hi, how are you doing? None of it is cute, that is true. Can't deny that. Sorry if that's a really lame emotional reaction. I am really freaking tired, apparently. Doing great. I'm glad to hear it. Tired. I am in the process of moving to a new apartment, and it's turning out to be a little bit complicated. And I'm not sleeping well, and I don't think it's related to that, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm not sleeping well. So, you know, the usual. But almost done. We are moving the last of our stuff next weekend, handing them the keys. Yeah, I mean, the stress would make sense, but I don't, like, feel that stressed. Like, I clearly am stressed. But, like, I've been in way more stressful situations in the past year or two where I felt a lot more stress than I do right now. So I don't know. Like, on paper it makes sense. I just don't know if that's actually what I'm feeling or not. Everything's related to stress. That's true. Yeah, well, it'll probably take me a bit after the move because unfamiliar places, unfamiliar beds and stuff always take some time to adjust to. But hopefully everything gets settled in, back to normal. And at least work's going mostly okay.
This is the ultimate power.
And that doesn't do much if you go to the last second. You're not related to stress. I mean, Yahazu, you do get stressed out a lot too, I think, but as far as you and I are concerned, you're not related to stress directly in any way. I also really need to talk to a doctor. I think I might be pre-diabetic.
I found you.
See that, but Lobocorp? Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, this place. Yeah, the other White Void.
You have something I need. You can wait until my business is finished.
I'm a lot less stressed by Lobocorp now that I'm cheating.
I have a date with a monster. Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
The less interesting White Void, yep. And now we get the Sonic Shadow boss fight. But from Shadow's perspective, nice. Oh, you don't get to do the fight from Shadow's perspective? That's disappointing. Cheating! You know, Lobotomy Corporation is a notoriously difficult game, so... You know, I got as far as I feasibly could. Only doing, in my opinion, quality of life tweaks. Still a cool cutscene, at least, yeah. Yeah, I guess canonically Shadow gets bodied no matter what.
But I won this one, so I'm taking the emerald. See ya.
Well, guess we can't do Chaos Control anymore. Ah, Rouge.
I finally find you, and what do I see? Sonic defeating you. What happened?
I will beat him on equal terms, or not at all.
A fine time for you to be honorable. Now he has the Chaos Emerald.
No, he has a
Classic.
I'll have you swap it for the real thing after I'm finished with my mission.
Wow, look at you. As a professional jewel thief, I approve.
Besides, we've established that the fake one still works for Chaos Control anyway, right? It's either that or Sonic could just do that. Chaos Control without any emeralds. Okay, well we did both of those, and now it should be bonus stages. Or boss keys. Challenge missions, whatever. Do I have to worm my way through that one? Is that what's going on? Get Squid up there first. Makes sense. I don't know why I said worm. Squid is what I meant. Total chance to shadow out the yellow emerald in Sonic Generations is also the same color as the fake one. Tails didn't have introduced. The devs just jumped on the occasion. Makes sense. That's fun. So it wasn't even intentional at first. But it makes a lot of sense. It is the Squid a worm through time? Maybe they are. We are doing time travel. I really feel like I'm playing Splatoon or something. Oh, there we go. Squid platforming, let's go. Yep. Foam stars. That is a game that exists. Does it still exist? Are the servers still up? I never thought to check in. So like it's Splatoon, but like Not Nintendo. And, the worst art style. I'm not sure how much of a longevity it's gonna have. There we go. Let me do that again without falling. Oh. Yeah, back up there. There's the challenge gates. Content update stopped, but the game is still playable. At least the servers are still up. Yeah, makes sense that development has stopped. I imagine that was not a especially successful live service game. Everyone wants to be Fortnite. At least 2 people played Conquered, so you know there's an audience for everything, that's true. Everyone wants to be live service, but no one actually wants to deal with the financial ramifications of a live service game. Turns out you can't just, like, make a game and print money. It's never that easy. Not only did people play Conquered, some people farmed the heck out of it to the platform before the game went down. Yeah, that was impressive. I wonder if they get to keep that on Steam or if they pulled everything. Because I know usually you get to keep it in your library, you just can't play it anymore, but that depends on the game. Okay, how do I get up there? Well, I got a squid, obviously. There we go. So fast travel the map if you want to. That's right, I forgot about that entirely. Whereas that a new team is working on a single-player campaign for Conquer, but I can't imagine anyone still cares. I mean, they got the name recognition now. Everyone's heard of Conquered. No one wanted to play it, but they've heard of it. And presumably they had a bunch of cutscenes that they'd already made. There's no way they were gonna make those every week, so clearly they had a bunch of them already made and ready to go. I'm still surprised that they didn't try to go free to play. So clearly that was like their servers setup is just way too expensive. But the movie adaptation will say it. Who knows? Who knows, honestly. I'd say in a weird way they probably do have some brand value now. Kind of like Morbius has IP value as a meme. Even if no one is actually going to pay for any content from it. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Guess we'll go this way. Oh. Or we can die, that works too. Oh. I'm so confused. I guess we're gonna learn the mechanic right now, or we're not gonna learn it at all. Collectible, this challenge is what led you to look up the thing you explained earlier. Makes sense. I can already see this is requiring some squid jumps that I have not mastered doing yet. I can hear the exit. There it is. Easy enough. Speaking of gaming masterpieces like Conquered, yeah. How much you've seen of Split Fiction? I've seen a couple clips of it on like Twitter and stuff. I haven't actually like sat down and watched any gameplay of it because my roommate was interested in playing it. if we get a PS5. Can't even homing attacking it. Homing attack it. Oh, rest in peace. Clipper 2 without context, yeah. Okay, but I can use that homing attack to get back up here. That works. To cut them off, it's annoying. Yeah, sounds like too much effort. Yeah, I mean, Split Fiction sounded interesting. I do like that genre of co-op. The chance is 100% worth it. I think there's some gameplay sections that I can imagine you nerding out to. Okay, nice. Given you started the conversation with Conquered, I was worried that it might be not a well-made game. So I'm glad to hear that it's good. I definitely am interested. I just haven't sat down and bought a PS5 yet, so maybe that'll be what gets me to finally do that. Yeah, it's stage 2 people. Which is mostly good, but there are definitely some rough patches in It Takes Two. What do you mean, Conquerors? Everything people talked about for a while. Yeah, it was very, notable. It was a very notable game. There we go. One of the games of all time, absolutely. Kind of like No Man's Sky, you know, like games that are important for their significance to the industry, a lot more than their actual quality when released. Oh, I see, we gotta race to the platforms to get up here. This No Man's Sky is still going. Yeah, they did eventually redeem that, but very much was overhyped on launch. And they still have not fully released the game as it was originally sold, because it was originally oversold. And also people just had expectations that were not in line with what was actually said. There was a lot of talking about things that were technically true but gave gamers the wrong impression, and then people ran with it because they misinterpreted what was actually said. That's the one you complained about hard mode on Discord, Yazoo? Sounds about right. Of course, there's the exit, but it's not that easy. Yeah, I can see this being annoying, Yazoo. Especially if you make it harder. There's not really much you can do here to speed things up. There we go. Still got S rank somehow. I know, man, Sky does manage to bring the game back up. Yeah, that is nice. Oh, the game Sony tried to throw under the bus, exactly. And what's up with Sony and smaller studios at overhyping their games? Having unrealistic sales expectations. Of course, I think that's just every AAA publisher right now. Everyone's like, why don't we have Fortnite money? Well, because literally no one has Fortnite money. Not even Fortnite has Fortnite money anymore. Like, I'm not sure what you're expecting. Fortnite had Disney money for a while. Yeah, but then even Disney stopped giving out Disney money, so, I mean, pretty much everything Disney's done since, like, Endgame has been a financial disaster. Not even Disney has Disney money. I remind you, basically, I'm making a mistake, and there's almost no normal ground to stand on. Sounds about right. Anyone should really aim for his Pokemon money. Yep, just... keep making games on a AA budget, and make AAA sales revenue out of it. Next Fortnite season is going to be somewhat Star Wars related. Makes sense. Star Wars is a really expensive IP. They want to make as much money out of it as possible. You can barely functional game with good designs and sell merch out the wazoo. Exactly. But like, there's no way to repeat that success. There's no way to become a Pokemon out of the blue. I feel like a lot of AAA studios are somehow under the impression that they can just, like, make a Pokemon or a Fortnite or anything else like that just happen. And that is not how that works. And they have no idea how to make a normal level of profitable game. I see, that's where that was supposed to go. Okay, well, I got all 4 challenges. So we're heading back down in there, that's right. Underground. Oh, Pocket Fair, we have no idea how our game got so successful, but we'll keep going. Yeah. I mean, that's what you do. Don't plan for success. Plan for enough to keep the lights on. And if you don't have a good plan for keeping the lights on without going viral, what are you doing? Guns, it worked for Persona. That's true. Joker has a gun. Americans love guns. That's how we get the American market. We gotta do this platforming all over again. That's fine though. It's not that hard. There we go. Well, this one took 4 keys. Did a fast travel to the boss's door even without it opened? That's right. I forgot about fast travel again. Go figure. But also, it's interesting exploring the overworld.
I can't believe this.
Now ready for this boss?
What is this? A seal of some sort?
Are we doing Iblis again? Ah, Mephiles. Fun. Yep. There's our boy. Mephiles.
And restore myself to time.
Yeah, I appreciate that they're making Sonic 06 less bad. When it's Sonic turned to Kingdom Hearts, always has been. Always has been. Oof. Shadow Tag. Oh. I see. we're gonna kick him into the things on the border of the map. So it's like you forget about me again. So really, this is basically just Bowser from Super Mario 64. Not the same shadow, that's true. This weird multi-dimensional time travel stuff. Okay, simple enough of a boss fight so far. And we kick him. Smack him down. And phase 2. None of the bosses are really all that hard, especially if you're not aiming for the S rank, yeah. Oh. I see. Oh, and this one's goopy, I see. So while that almost 20 years later, the Legacy Sonic 06 is still on a very highly praised new Sonic game. Yep. I think some of the concepts in that game weren't bad. Just the execution was a mess. Up. No? There we go. Whatever that did. Never clarify whether Sonic Adventure's shadow died in the atmosphere. I know some of the later stuff implies the later shadow is a clone or something. Yeah, I don't know. The lore is complicated. Nice. Say the same about Sonic Boom. True. It was also not a very good game. Just writing on the clone's body. So glad we're done with full-on QTEs. Nice. Vanquished Methyles. You got an S rank for that one. Cool. Oh, we got even more tentacles breaking out now. Then very late during the final boss, either you die before hearing or you won the fight already. That's right.
Shadow will never serve you. He's nothing like you.
It's the dead girl, it is.
Yes, the warrior that will destroy.
Yangi.
Professor, what do you think he
surmise you defeated him at some point in the future. He has grown a new body and used the nebulous nature of time in white space to accelerate his plans for revenge.
He's right. No more mistakes. This time, I will crush every last one of them.
Shadow, no!
Every last one of them.
It breaks my heart to see you so full of anger. This isn't who you are. Do you know why I named you Shadow? Because without light,
Shadow, yes.
darkness. But a shadow will show you where to find the light. Do you understand? I don't want you to be driven by darkness. I want you to be happy. Stand in the light with peace in your heart.
Shadow. You know, you did name him Shadow. That is kind of an edgy name, not gonna lie. Alright, another ability. Yep. I know how Doom Gears work at this point, I know that much. Mind the fast travel exists. Yep, okay, I did remember this time, however. It's also quick to get up here, so I just wanted to go for it. I like running around the overworld in this one. So eyes are still closed. Doom's Eye and the Doom Zone needs to be taken care of first. What? What does that mean?
Something calls to me.
Your world do be pretty fun. I think so. Yeah. I guess we'll keep following the map marker. So they want me to replay Act 1? Those like Doom's Eye segments where everything is like kaleidoscopy. Okay. I mean, sure. We can do the stage again. I thought I did them all, but I guess not. I guess it thinks I didn't do this one for some reason. Not sure how that happened. Oh, I didn't manage to actually defeat it in this one. That would make sense. I'll keep an eye out for that then. I didn't realize it was actually like required to progress, but okay. I do like Rail Canyon's aesthetic. It's probably one of the more memorable stages from Sonic Heroes. Being surprised you didn't hit him and the level still went on normally because I thought you had to attack him to get the level to come back. Yeah, that makes sense. But apparently not. Apparently you can still complete the level and then it just get penalized for doing it. Interesting. Zoom. Oh, right. Trains. Gotta love trains. So many rails. Alright, here we go. Yep, there's the Dumai. And also those trains sadly abandoned us and now we're all stuck in limbo. Yep. Okay. There's like Radical Highway all of a sudden. Ouch. It's because it is Radical Highway. Yeah, that would do it. In the middle of Rail Canyon.
One way or another. Sort of a good time to do chaos control. There we go. Now we got him. Okay, so hopefully that counted. Now we just need to finish out the level. Hi, Carrick, how's it going? I got the mark that time. Nice. This is the ultimate power.
Later, losers. Hot. There we go. Easy peasy. I get the trains coming and we can just not. Later, losers. Now they're catching up. Shoot. Oh. That was weird. Ooh. And we can just bypass all this. Surprised it just bumped you. Yeah, that was weird. Maybe it's like a kill protection at that point. So it doesn't kill you after you've lost control from the camera swap. There we go. Thanks a bit before your nephew comes to visit. Nice. So I know I'm usually not even that interactive to begin with, but I keep forgetting to say things. I'm just going silent for a minute. Even worse streamer than usual. It's fine. I did really want to get a stream in today since it may be a while before we're able to do them regularly again. Because we'll be doing Friday stream as usual next Friday, or this coming Friday, and then I am packing up my PC that night. I'm talking to the 99% of the streamers on Twitch. That is not a high bar though, to be fair. 99% of Twitch streamers are not really set up to be Twitch streamers either. It's fine. Damn, so it's not a high bar, it's a hawk bar. That is fair enough. That's true.
Something that calls
There we go. Now we can do the cutscene. Yeah, so stream on Friday, then I'm packing up the PC right after the stream. That's gonna be the last thing I do that night. And then shipping everything. Is that the Door to Darkness? Yeah, we needed that. We needed the Kingdom, the Keyblade to open it. Didn't I already have the wings? I guess we have the wings again. Doomwing. Mickey hasn't shown up yet, that's true. That's right, they never came up again after that first level. I forgot about that. Come, Guardian. Exactly. Things got very evil looking all of a sudden. Alright, time to jump into the Doom Core thing. Now for each level you can choose to play them with or without the wings. Interesting. The wings is just a normal level, but you can activate them as if it was supersonic. Makes sense. That's cool. Like I said, it is like the supersonic form. At least 50 rings, press LB and RB, hold right trigger in midair to glide. Doomwing consumes rings over time, yep. You'll also paths made for them. Makes sense. Cool. Oh, the rage inside him. Time requirements and ranks are also not the same ones. That makes sense. Very angry.
This time.
I'm sorry I put you on this path, Shadow. But I'm proud of how you're walking. I believe in you, son.
Shadow!
And a Shadow not either angry or annoyed. True.
I'm letting go of that destructive anger. But I will continue to fight.
The wings do look really cool. I like the visual effect.
With your wish in my heart. Your wish for everyone to have a chance to be happy.
Okay, so he does listen. Sometimes. And they return to their timeline and die. I'm assuming. Alright, time to fight the giant tentacle monster.
Nothing can stop me from reaching that line now.
I don't know about nothing. Oh. Can I angle upward? No. That didn't work that well. We're still losing rings. Good pillar. Yeah, makes sense. That. Okay. Struggling a little bit with the controls here. Shit. Hit those. Okay. Guess I'm getting used to it, but the wings aren't too bad. Now let's have to get used to it. Oh. Shoot. That is not what I meant to do. Very useful to hunt overworld collectibles. Makes sense. And where's that goop pillar? So many things to hit. Ah. There we go. Could have expected them to have any kind of verticality to them, but they don't. It's just a horizontal boost. Okay, dodge that without jumping. There we go, hit the springs. Missed the moving platform. Of course. Squid has more verticality, yep. You can see that. Okay. Stand there and slowly wait for the moving platforms. My favorite. Best part of Sonic gameplay. Exactly. There we go, do the teleport. Grab all the rings. There we go. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Ah, Radical Highway. This is like the Shadow the Hedgehog stage. Technically not exclusive to him, but when I think of Shadow the Hedgehog, it's him skating down the bridge supports in Radical Highway. Oh. Whoops. Let me actually, like, zap them before I jump. That would make sense. Amigo. What kind of name is... street name is Amigo? Galaga 2 is a single level to give you the hardest time to S rank. Makes sense. I don't have 50 rings, but I'm gonna get the wings anyway. Oh, they just give me 50 more rings. Cool. That works. Cool. And the rockets. Classic. It's a game telling you, hey, you can do that now. That makes sense. Ah, shoot. So I understand why they're in, like, the second level, though. I wonder if they were just like, we gotta have something interesting early on in the game to keep players invested. And that's the whole thing. And you gotta, like, capture the player's interest early in the game so they don't return your game. That's straightforward option. Can't use Chaos Control in Radical Highway. Oh, I see that, yeah. I didn't even notice that. Oh. I can't stand on that. I thought I could. Yep. Shh. I need to stop boosting randomly. It's satisfying to do, but it gets me killed. Yep. It's not the solution to every platforming problem. There we go. Just a surprising amount of them. Oh. There we go. I'll do that. Solution to every platform problem is double jump. True. Double jump and homing attack. Oh. This is trippy. Stir into stuff corrupted by Doomai. Makes sense. Okay, I didn't think I had that, but I guess I did. Oh. I think we just got a checkpoint. Ah. Okay, wow, I'm really bad at this, apparently. Ah. Hitbox of the spinning ground is really big, yeah. I'm a lot more slippery on this thing than I thought. There we go. Now we're through that section. At least that part of that section. Oh. There we go. I could have attacked that guy. Oh well. They're like, we're gonna give you all these rings so you can use the wings, and just keep taking damage and not actually being able to use them. And that's the part we definitely are supposed to be able to. I fly over all of it. Nice. Zoom. Okay, yep. I see that. It does bypass a lot of the level. Now it's too low for that, but that's okay. Hopefully. Nice. I could have flown through that. And there's the exit. Nice. Yeah, that's fair. Still, I beat the level. That's the important part. Oh. Up. Okay. I was really precarious. For some reason, I didn't expect them to actually drop me off on the outside of that thing. There we are. Now, if this is a regular stage, then where's the boss fight? A really cool level that I never want to play ever again? Oh no. That bad? There we go. That's where boost is the best platforming tool in the game. State is fun, but the S rank took you so long to get. Makes sense. There we go. Ah! No! I had 50 rings! Such a sliver of a building there. Oh, big guy. Segment is where most of your S rank attempts died. Makes sense. Said you loved the OST. It's a nice one. There we go. Keep smacking him. Nice. Oh. I missed it. Ah. There we go. There's another one. There we go. Let's get wailing on him. Onward. Innovation faster, there's a lot of dumb things to keep hitting you, you don't think it helped. Makes sense. And there's a lot going on in some of these stage sections. Oh. Dang it. And seeing the buildings curving like that is very trippy. They did accomplish their objective there. Okay. Let's try that again. Maybe this time we'll actually lock onto the rail like I'm supposed to. There we go. Just stop being bad. That's what I need to start doing. Nope. But with and without the wings, I ended up preferring without because it felt less random. Makes sense. Doom Ride. Dang it. I keep missing that somehow. By somehow I mean because I'm bad. There we go. That. The stage is fine. I just keep missing obvious jumps. There we go. Take the rail this time. That, and I missed the turn there. I was supposed to loop around the thing. I don't know where the other rail goes. Okay, here we go. Up the side. Up and down and all around, you might say. There we go. Checkpoint. Any difference is a collectible. Makes sense. There we go. Up. Yeah, I see a lot of things thrown at you. There we go. Boing, 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 boing. That. Right, I was supposed to wing there. I did, eventually. And then I missed the. That's too low. Alright, here we go. Now it should be high enough. We can also use that. That helps a lot. So they do clearly have like sections where they expect you to glide. Outside of that, it's a little bit tricky. Oh, shoot. Whoops. That one is entirely on me. I said random boosting too much. Alright, so those both go to the same place, makes sense. Oh. Okay, I guess I need to not boost so early there. There we go. As I can follow the path. A little bit less dangerous. I wonder what rank I'm gonna get on this one. Probably not S rank. Yeah, D rank. That would do it. Okay, then what's the boss fight? Do I just... Okay, they're all gonna be here, that makes sense. The first D you got in Shadow Generations? I think it might be, yeah. Got a few C ranks, that may be the first D rank. That's also one of the only levels I've actually struggled on in this game. There's an achievement to no-hit this boss, we won't get it.
Agreed. Time to sever this bond between us forever.
Alrighty, here we go. Ultimate Doom. Devil Doom. Okay. Sounds about right. And this is essentially the Super Shadow boss fight, so we'll have the wings, presumably. Are we going to swap in between them, even? This is going to be a Devil Power Gauntlet. Fun. Oh, got it. Oh. So that's the Metal Overlord section. Is it gonna be an amalgamation of the different boss fights? Oh. And I probably could have bounced those. If I actually landed any hits. Or I can just do that, that works too. That would be easier. Really convenient these rails are here. Kind of awkward if they weren't. Oh. There we go. Oh, I'm out of rings. Dang it. Oh, all the way back to the beginning. That's rough. Alrighty, well I know how to do this now. There we go. I need more rings. Ah, dang it. I could have used that. I didn't QTE fast enough. Just don't get hit. It's true. It really is that simple. There we go. It's interesting. I didn't realize that you don't move left and right when you do it in the air. That actually makes it a lot easier. Do I have to take it? There we go. And then smack! Nice. And the elevated ones have rings with them usually. Good to know. So focused on smacking, I forgot to go for the boost pad. And not rails. Bumpers. Cool. Bunch of rings out of that. Nice. Alrighty. See, some of them, they've got the spheres at the top, so he doesn't get hit by them. It's like, this really would be a lot easier for you if you would just stop using attacks that I can counter. And wings. No. Okay. Squid time. Oh. Okay, good. We're not all the way back at the start. If we fall here. That would have sucked. There we go. This isn't good, I agree. There we go. Nice. And now we do the hard one. As you do. Up. Or we can fall to our death, that works too. Okay, but it is going to reset us here, that's nice. What? Boost is dangerous here. Very dangerous. There we go. Now, presumably there's another phase after that. Yeah. Now we get the wings. Neo Devil Doom. Nice. Whoa.
I have surpassed you.
And all hail Shadow. Very nice.
Once and for all.
So it's a lot less scary than Manta Ray form. Oh. That was close. This phase is cool. Oh. Ah. Oh, he gets a combo animation on me. Brutal. There we go, punch him in the eye. No reason for you to be the only one that can combo. Yep, fair enough. I missed all the rings there, it's fine. They have definitely gotten a lot better at the pseudo on rails flying fights. Compare this to like Sonic Adventure 2's final Biolizard or whatever. Or even like even Sonic Generations boss fight with the time streams and stuff. That was confusing. This one feels a lot less jank. There we go. One more. Until they have a lot more experience, yeah, exactly. You can definitely tell that they learned a lot from Generations. I'm making this one. Oh. That's fine. There we go. Ah, of course.
Your future is already decided. We will be one.
Or we both chaos control. Ah, okay, classic button mashing QT.
I will not be stopped.
Kaboom! The fact that you do what Metal Overlord does to you during his fight, yeah. This really was a sequel to the Metal Overlord fight, really. Chaos Control? No you. Exactly. Classic nothing personnel kid.
Cannot deny what you are. We are one and the same.
This is the destiny I choose. Now, to end this.
Nice.
I crafted everything up till now. And yet, you deny me.
Of course he does. Nice. Kaboom! Glorious. Cleared Shadow Generations. Alright, I guess that's it. I took down Doom. Can't wait for Shadow Generations 2 where you fight Neo Devil Doom. There we go. Kaboom! And now he gets to take away all of our powers. So yeah, that was the final boss, I figured. Nice.
Work. Perfect timing, too. Sonic is getting ready to confront the monster that trapped us here. If I'm going to switch the emeralds without him noticing, we have to do it now.
Very well. I leave it to you.
So we lose our Doom powers and our Chaos Emerald.
Aren't you coming? He might need your help.
I need to settle something first.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Shadow? I knew you
Black Doom's influence, the time anomaly is beginning to heal. We are returning to our own point in time.
This no really is a mystery, because the play that you need to cast and roll, but also Metal Overlord Neo Deep Double Doomed anyone. Pretty sure Sonic used it without one in Sonic Adventure 2. Yep.
I don't want to be frozen in one place in time. Besides,
It is weird.
your friend
Mysterious.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
I know I'll see you again. And if fate draws us apart, I will always be in your heart.
Wait.
It's good that he gets to say goodbye. Think he's earned that much. And he's crying. Cute. Nice. It is perfect timing that. I'm glad I was able to finish the game before going on hiatus. So I'm glad that worked out. Nice. So actually, maybe for next stream, this truly was a Sonic X Shadow Generations. Truly. This is really good. I really liked all the stages that they decided to remake. They're all remade very well. A lot less frustrating than they were in the original games. I love all the soundtrack of Sonic X Shadow Generations. We're gonna have to download that later. Great remixes. I love all the callbacks and musical allusions to Shadow's various themes. Yeah, we can scratch that one off the list. Whoops, I didn't mean to tab out of that. Sorry, let me do that later. We did update the game list. So that'll be Lost World next, I think, technically. And then Forces, then Frontiers. So we are starting to approach the end of the Sonic Marathon. That's cool. Really cool they made a whole game just for a new Keanu Reeves character. True. Was he voicing Shadow in this one? I don't think so. Didn't sound like him. It's hard to tell sometimes. I know they did do a bunch of stuff that was tying into the movies. Sonic 3 base DLC level where he is, so I'm assuming he's not in the rest of the game. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the voice actor from Sonic Prime, it looks like. And he's voicing Shadow in this one. Do you have any comments on his voice changing? Makes sense. And it's fun. I like when they call out stuff like that. It's entertaining. I did binge all 3 Sonic movies not too long ago. They're fun. Nothing particularly deep, but you know, not really expecting Sonic to be. So I haven't seen the 3rd one. It's fun. I feel like they lean into Jim Carrey a little bit too much in the 3rd one. But he is also one of the better parts of those movies, so I can't really fault them too much for trying to capitalize on that. And Keanu Reeves does find a Shadow. Okay, this music gives me PTSD to Sonic 06. Not literal PTSD, but these levels are pretty frustrating. Not gonna lie. The adaptations were great, though. Actually, having homing attacks that actually work properly is really nice. I was noticing they have a little bit of a buffer. Like, I can see it's probably a timing buffer or something, where after the lock-on icon disappears, there's still a few frames where you can still finish the homing attack. So if your reaction time's a little bit slow, it still goes through. It's really nice. I like when they hear Sonic 06 music, pretty much. I've seen the first movie, but I absolutely love what they did with Robotnik. Yeah. He plays a great character in the movies. I'm a fan of that version of Robotnik. Insane government contractor. Sounds about right. But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's been a run. Let's see, because we finished Adventure 1, Adventure 2, Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, Unleashed, Colors, and now Generations and Generations X Shadow. Whew, that is a lot of Sonic games. Only a few more to go, although admittedly they're longer. So we start getting into more of the open worldish stuff. I guess we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's cool. I think since for Lobotomy Corporation, I'm gonna have to restart from day one, and I kind of want to do that off stream, so I also can be like testing and working on the cheat mod. Maybe we'll do like an Outer Wild stream or something next Friday. Some other game. That way we can pick up with Lobotomy Corporation and Sonic again once it's back to streaming full time. Well, not full time. Back to the regularly scheduled streams. I will probably never stream full time unless I lose my job or something. I remember Lost World is the bad guys. Alrighty. Which means it didn't leave such a negative impression that you hate it that much, so you know. Could be worse. Cheating the game, but also cheating yourself, yeah. Now, I have a lot of hang-ups with Lobotomy Corporation and cheating at it, clearly. I keep having to defend myself to myself on it. But I got through almost the entire game. I did have a thing that makes it so employees come back, so I wasn't losing employees, but I was gonna restart the day every time I lost employees anyway, so like that didn't change how I was gonna play that dramatically. The game cheated first, yeah. The game is so hard, and I am just not a good gamer. I have really slow reaction times, and I get overwhelmed very easily. Which are being overwhelmed is something that the game does a lot. So I am content with how far I was able to make it without doing any dramatic cheating. And I do want to finish the game, so we're going to cheat for the rest of it. And I'm also getting to use it as a opportunity to practice my game modding abilities. Since I can script out my own cheat mod, which is fun. So I need more accessibility in games. I agree. More games need customizable difficulty. I feel like there's a lot of games where, like, I don't want to necessarily play on, like, story mode difficulty in terms of, like, being invulnerable or nigh invulnerable and doing a lot of damage. Like, sometimes I just want to play the game normally, but I also want to skip most of the grind, so I just want to boost, like, the XP rates. Or sometimes I just want to not worry about having to restart and losing a bunch of progress because I died in combat, but I still want the combat to be challenging to overcome. So I want to, like, just lower the damage taken, but otherwise keep the rest of the balance the same. Like, there's a lot of different ways to play a game and tune it to better suit different playstyles. More games need to do that. I don't think you can make more than an hour or two if you get too stressed out too quick. It was pretty simple at the start when you only had like 3 or 4 abnormalities to juggle. And even like 8, 12 starts to get annoying, but it's doable. And you get towards the end of the game and it's like, oh yeah, you've got like 7 things all going off at once that all need your attention, and if you don't, people die. And Gets to be a lot. Alrighty. Well, that was Shadow Generations. So leveling Level Corp is a lot easier if you don't shy away from doing day one restarts when it's starting to get too hard, since it lets you get different adnos. Yeah. Definitely that would have been the better way to play. I was kind of going into it with the mindset of I don't want to spend more hours in this game than I need to. But it just, maybe not the healthiest attitude. I don't usually stress out about that as much as other stream games, but... So I was avoiding restarting at all, ever, for any situation. When you run, you had backward clock and very few Alice. Makes sense. Should definitely help a lot. I think the game is just too long for me. I don't have the patience to run through it multiple times in a row. So, that's what the cheats mod is going to be for. Speed things up a little bit. Without stressing me out. But yeah. Was there another game I wanted to play? I feel like I've had a couple games recently that I wanted to pick up and try, but I haven't been able to because I've been... All my, like, outside of streaming gaming hours have been Zenless Zone Zero. And some Skyrim stuff. And then my streaming has been all Lobotomy Corporation, all Sonic, non-stop for the past couple of months. We do have a lot of Outer Wilds puzzles to get through. But am I going to have time to finish one on Friday? Probably not, realistically. So maybe I shouldn't do Outer Wilds. Those mods... Those new mods that are out are, like, long. Like, in some cases, 8 or more hours long, which is insane. Probably not consistently as quality as the official DLC, I'm sure, but that is still a lot of Outer Wilds puzzle solving to play through. Which I'm excited about, but that's going to take some time. So your game in the past few days has been Limbus because someone recently had Mirror Dungeon achievements or rewards and you want them. Understandable. Well, good luck with that. I see you in Oshu's Discord complaining about the Mirror Dungeons a lot, so best of luck. And apparently there's going to be a Persona 4 remake, most likely, announced in the next couple of months. So I guess we'll be playing that when that comes out. Similar Brothers Endless. Sounds about right. The one thing I can say about Zenless is at least the dailies go by really fast. Like, compare that to, like, when I'm playing, like, Overwatch. Like, Overwatch dailies take, like, 2 hours to get through. So I need to play on average, like, 4 or 5 games. Along with queue times and event rewards and stuff. So that's, like, a bunch of matches. Compared to Zenless, like, I log in... I got my coffee. I click the button to automatically select tapes for the store. I wake up the dog for a scratch card. And then I do like 3 easy combats and I'm done. For the rest of the day. Sometimes a few more minutes if there's like an event going on, but... Boomtown is your current obsession. I have not heard of Boomtown, I don't think. Earthbound meets Persona. That sounds like fun. Bloomtown. That makes more sense. I was like, Boomtown? That sounds like a... some kind of like demolition game. Earthbound meets Persona. Nice. Because you got S ranks that aren't Kalita, but I'm glad you managed to get someone back into ZZ. Yeah, nice. Meets Gravity Falls. I mean, those all are kind of like... Not to rag on that subculture too much, but Tumblr games. And I mean that in the best way possible. So I can absolutely see all those mixing well. Is what I'm trying to get at. In a good way, yeah, exactly. Very quirky... Quirky games. Nice. Sounds interesting. I'll have to check it out. But yeah. And then I bought a Skyrim Anniversary Edition. So I'm currently going through the wiki just like binging all of the new quests and content. Just to like get my money's worth out of it, I guess. I mostly got it for modding stuff, but I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna spend money on it, I might as well actually like try out the farming and fishing mini games and whatever. It's not any good. But you know, figure I might as well. So I'm trying to get through all that. What else? I've been doing a lot of gaming lately outside of that, I guess. I did the last season of Overwatch, but definitely losing interest with that over time. I feel like I'm probably due for another RPG or adventure game. I just have to actually sit down and do one. And maybe after the move, I'll pick up Split Fiction and have play through with my roommate. That could be fun. There just haven't been that many PS5 exclusives that I've been like, I want to buy a console to be able to play that. Like, I do want to play through the Final Fantasies at some point, but I'll probably wait until they're all on PC for that, on Steam or whatever. So then I can mod it to get better frame rates and things like that. So I don't mind waiting on those. And then I'm already not a big Souls-like, so Souls-like fan in terms of actually playing them, so Bloodborne remake, or not Bloodborne, Demon Souls remake was not going to get me there. See, all the Final Fantasies are on PC now? Nice. That's right, because they did drop the second FF7R on PC a little while ago, that's right. Yeah. Gaming. Gaming. Have there been any big gaming news recently? I haven't been paying close attention, but I guess there hasn't been any, like, anything making a really big splash. How's the Square sales going on for, like, one more day? I should probably log in and check that. I'm willing to pay full price for games, usually, but sales are always nice if they're going on. Have there been any big Nintendo games announced recently? I feel like we're due for like another Fire Emblem or 3D Mario or something. I don't know. Feels like it's been a bit. I loved Echoes of Wisdom. That was a bit ago now. A couple months. Switch 2's announcement next month. That makes sense, yeah. Probably have to wait for that. Oh, I'm very curious. What are they gonna... What's gonna be a Switch 2 launch title? Surely they're banking up at least 1 or 2 games for that. They announced the Switch 2 and it's like, oh yeah, we've got all these games that already are out on Switch and we're just like doing an HD remake. The ZA trailer. Okay, but Pokemon doesn't count. Pokemon is its own thing. But fair, fair. I am looking forward to that one because I did really like Legends Arceus. I know that's a divisive opinion in some circles, but... Now, don't get me wrong, Pokemon is cool. Pokemon news is valid. It's just technically not Nintendo, you know? I'm also going to pick up ZA when that comes out. I even liked Scarlet and Violet for the most part. I still have to go back and do those DLCs, though. I never actually sat down and did those. What was before Scarlet and Violet? Was, the other one for the Switch. I've already forgotten. Sword and Shield, that's right. I really like Sword and Shield. Like Violet, but didn't feel like taking the DLCs. Makes sense. I know that's also a pretty hot take that liking Sword and Shield. I liked how self-contained Sword and Shield were. It wasn't necessarily anything special, but It was presented well. Had good pacing and flow, I thought. Scarlet Valley of Ogerpon, it's a good girl that deserves all the pats. Nice. Sword and Shield DLC, and you do like them better than the base game. Fair enough. I know with Pokemon in general, like the DLC / remake stuff tends to be written by like a B team instead of their A team. So it tends to get weirder than the base game was. For better or worse, sometimes better. Because they got their main team working on the next gen. But yeah, I'm just stalling for time because we don't have time to start anything. I gotta get going in 10 minutes. But fun to just hang out. Whew. Alright, just 1 week, and then I move out, and then won't actually be moving into the new apartment right away. I'm technically moving with my parents for a few weeks until the apartment is available, and then we're moving into the apartment. So things are going to be wonky for a bit, but yeah, none. You would have told me to boot up Shadow Generations again and try hard mode boss or two. I'll pass on that. I'll pass. I played through the regular mode. Beat everything on normal difficulty. I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. Is it next week? Huh? I keep forgetting that alt tabbing stops the music. I should look it up on my phone. April 2nd. Dang, that is next week. So I guess we will have gaming news very soon. I googled April 2nd, like that was gonna bring anything up, and just politics. Cool. April 2nd Switch. There we go. Nintendo Direct. That's the one. That's exciting. I was thinking like it'd be good to like do a gaming talk no at some point, but I was like, has there even been any like big gaming news in Q1 of 2025? Like, I don't think there's been anything like that significant. Like Marvel Rivals, I guess. That's like the only thing I can think of that's really been like a big splash in the gaming scene. They made hard mode fully optional in Shadow Generations. Yeah, that is really nice. I feel like the past couple of Sonic games have had very much the attitude of like, you can just play through the story and beat the story just fine, and then we got a bunch of optional challenges and harder difficulties if you want to like collect everything and 100% the game. And I think that's a good place for Sonic to be. Easy to complete for anyone, and then for the people who want to grind out the challenges they can. Not even a single achievement linked to it. That is really nice. So you can completely ignore it if you want to. A bit of it for fun. See, that's the difference. I don't consider it difficulty to usually be that fun compared to non-difficulty. Didn't feel like doing all of it. Understandable. Like some of those challenge stages sound like they'd be a huge pain if they were more precise. Is that not fair? You think the difficulty is? That makes sense. Sometimes it's BS. This is a fun splash screen. You find some BS you can and will complain about and still try to do it for some reason. Fair enough. I do really admire that about you. I like your tenacity when it comes to completing games. You're able to really commit to it. Celeste has ruined precision platforming for you, understandable. Celeste does kind of have that effect. It's like there's so many ND pixel 2D platformers, and it's like, yeah, but there's one good one. Everything else is less well designed in some way. I don't know what's harder between your head and a wall. Like, stuck between a rock and a hard place? Okay, that's where you want to be. Alrighty. You want your head to be the rock. Fair enough. Prince of Persia last year came pretty close, yeah. Oh man, it's a huge... It's really sad that that game did really poorly financially. So we'll probably never get another game like it again. These AAA games cost way too much compared to... Yeah, studio closed down. I keep clicking off. Games need to stop pausing the audio when I alt-tab out. It's rude. It's like if I want to not play desktop audio in the background, that should be my choice. But don't just pause everything. My favorite games are the ones that actually have a toggle in the menu for it. Like ZZZ actually has an option to choose whether you want to play audio when the game's out of focus or not. And that's really nice, because sometimes I'm like, have it open while I'm like doing work stuff. Just to like do the dailies real quick. And so like I want to be able to alt-tab out and have the music fade out. And other times I just want to have it on in the background so I can listen to it while I'm doing things. Because I like the music. Yeah. I was like, just have an option for it, please. It's not that difficult. A lot of games just like, yeah, just pause everything. Remember a time when games straight up crash when you minimize them? A lot of them still do, if you run them in actual full screen mode. Which is why borderless full screen exists, so... you just completely avoid that problem entirely. But then a lot of games don't support running at lower resolutions with borderless full screen on because they don't have a render scaling. So it's like I want it to be theoretically full screen, but I don't want to run it at full like 4K because I'll get no frame rate out of it. Kind of tempted to just go back to a 1080p monitor. For those kinds of games. But yeah, that's the whole thing. Graphics APIs, DirectX, OpenGL, Vulkan. Hopefully they get their stuff sorted, because it's still kind of a nightmare to code modern graphics engines. That's why most people are just using Unreal or Unity. Much simpler. Let them deal with all of it. Alrighty, I think I'm winding down, so let me find a raid target. Just got to put up with the game being muted for a minute. I got stuff going on this afternoon, so I gotta get a move on. So yeah, at least one more stream next Friday. I don't know for sure what we will be playing, but I will make sure to do it. After that, who knows? We'll have to play it by ear. until I got a new PC setup figured out, internet, all that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks, Nono. I'll be fine. Everything will work out. It's just a lot of stuff going on in the meantime. I feel like I just raided Lily in the middle of a collab, so I don't want to keep interrupting her collabs. Girl DM was live for like 10 seconds. Apparently not an actual stream. I really need to make some more VTuber friends. Just so I have people to raid. But that's like socializing, which takes effort. Yeah, I think offline raid is what we're gonna have to do, so congratulations, Nono, we're offline raiding you. You can't stop us. Alrighty. Thank you all for being here. Yahazu and Carrick and Nono, and I think Dare was here for a bit. Anyone else is lurking, appreciate all of you. Thanks for stopping by. I scrolled up far enough and I saw messages from Oshu, but I think that was the last stream. So yeah. At least one more stream on Friday. Beyond that, who knows. I'll keep everyone up to date on the Discord. Have a good night, y'all.